I'm Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and today I'm out at a friend's house, and he is a collector of medieval weapons and armor. He has got quite a few things that are pretty cool, and so this right here is something that you would see in a lot of games like Ultima Online or Diablo or whatnot, and this right here is a Bohemian Infantry War Axe. Now, this is this handle I do not think is original, and here I'll show you why I don't think it's original. Let me bring the focus up on this so that you can actually see. Look at all the pitting in that, and the pitting is because this was excavated from the ground. So basically, it sat in the earth for quite a long time, and that's what gives it that kind of look. It still has quite a bit of value, but I believe the handle on that has been replaced because the handle would not have survived being in the earth like that. So let me get to the question that I have today, which is from Cynicalypticola. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but he says that I noticed a few of your videos hint at the topic of botting in games, and I was wondering exactly how botting negatively affects the community such as WoW. I know that if I were on a PvP server with them on it, I wouldn't rest until they all died hundreds of times. So why is botting viewed negatively in the gaming community when it provides money to the game company through account purchases and subscriptions, and they are easy targets for players in the game? In fact, I think they're called cannon fodder. So here's the deal. The deal is that a bot is someone who is competing with you for resources. And so if you're supposed to do a quest, that bot or a bunch of bots are out there and they're just killing all the animals in this area because they need whatever feathers or whatever hides or whatnot from that particular spawn, then you need that too for your quest, but they're doing it just for the money. And then you end up having to compete against them to be able to get into the fray. Now, one way that Blizzard could, look at that would be to say, okay, well, let's just, if this is where everybody wants to be and they all want to be killing these, that we'll just spawn more of them so people have more of a chance or whatnot. But eventually it gets all crowded and everything, and it, is very, it's just not pleasant to have to play with them. And especially when, you say something like, and I've done this before, you'd be like, hey, how you doing? There'll be somebody standing there, they don't answer or whatnot. So you think, okay, well, maybe they're just AFK. So then you see them running around and everything, and you're both working the same area, and teamwork would be good and stuff, and so you say, hey, hello to them again, they don't answer you. But you're like, but I could really use their help, and this is really kind of a team effort thing. He must be here because he wants to do whatever it is that's here, and so we should work together. Hey, how's it going? Hey, you're talking to a brick wall. He just keeps running on by every time. So they're not paying any attention. It's frustrating for you as a player. I've done that before, and I've been on both sides. I've run bots, and I've run into bots, and basically, I did enjoy botting, but I gave it up when I decided that I wasn't going to do anything else that violated the terms of service of the games. And I also got tired of accounts being banned. So, it was really expensive. And I don't know. So the game company making money off of it. Now let's go into that. Now, why? If the game companies wanted to embrace it, here's an idea. So if, let's say Blizzard said, okay, we're going to allow people to bot in the game. So what they do is they tax the botters. And they do so by, instead of charging them $15 a month to play, Why not charge them $50 or $100 a month to play? And then with the money that they earn off of them, they can use to offset the bots in the game somehow, so that it helps to develop more content for players. It helps to make other things for real players to play easier, or it helps to fund the development of allowing the coexistence of both of the bots and the real players. Now, that's just kind of a harebrained idea, but just think about it. There is a game that I came across one time that was a free-to-play game, and it had a lot of mundane tasks that you had to do. And with those mundane tasks, if you were to get bored of it, then the game supported itself by allowing you to buy automation. And so this automation basically was like being a bot. And so you could I don't remember what all the details were of the game. I didn't play it a whole lot, but I was very fascinated by its payment model. And let's use like Farmville as an example, and say that we wanted to, basically, our farm. I want to go on vacation for a month, let's say, and I'm worried that my farm, everything's going to die if I don't tend to it, but I'm going to be out on a cruise ship. I don't have any, I'm not going to have any internet access. And so basically, I would pay for a bot that would go and water my plants for me and take care of them. Maybe even harvest them whenever they were ready to be harvested and replant. So I'd pay whatever amount for that privilege. Now, maybe I want to be a really big-time farmer in the game, and I want to do a lot more crops and everything than what it is possible for me to do on my own. And so I want, a really big farm. Farmers these days, did you know that, with corn farming, wheat farming and stuff, that a lot of these tractors now are automated, that there's no one in them driving them, that they know where the boundaries of the farm are, they have GPS in them, and they drive themselves. And so it's nothing different than that. But, so it allows the farmer to hire less people or have to work less themselves. And so I'm a big fan of that idea, and I'm a big fan of working it, though, within the mechanics of the game so that it makes sense and it's part of what you expect from the game, and it's a worthwhile addition to the game. So anyway, that's just some ideas. I think that overall, though, bots are obnoxious, and so there's an annoyance level from them, and the higher the annoyance level is, the more people stop playing the games, and so the game companies need to keep hammering at them, because one bot, how many people does that annoy? And so if they're paying their $15 a month, but an average of one person a month quits because they're so annoyed by these other bots in the game or whatever, then the game company's actually losing money. So think about it that way. I'm Markee Dragon. Take care. If you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. That's what I want you to do. You obviously liked it well enough to watch it this far. So look at this. This is Frostmourne. This is the Runes of Magic sword. This Runes of Magic sword is one that we're giving away as second prize to one of you subscribers, just for being subscribed. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and accept our messages, or watch our videos where we draw for prizes. So this one is it's a really nice sword. It's signed by some of the American staff for Runes of Magic. And then there's the big boy here. I got it on my shoulder because it's so darn heavy. This sucker is 16 pounds. Look at this. So it's a two-handed sword here, man. This is a beautiful sword. And we're giving this away when we hit 42,500 subscribers. It could be you. So, just subscribe, that's all you have to do. We'll do videos selecting the winners, and we'll send you a message in YouTube as long as you accept it. Just make sure you accept messages from us. To do that, put us on your contact list. And you just add Markee Dragon to your contact list, and then you'll be able to get messages from us, and you'll have 30 days to get back to us when we send you a message. Or if we can't message you, you'll just be on video, and you just gotta watch the video and then contact us. So anyway, if you made it this far, you really should subscribe, and I would appreciate it. So anyway, that's all.